Hello everybody, and welcome to the latest Worlds of ZZT livestream. Today we are continuing our journey of Wildcard streams through just hundreds of currently unpreserved ZZT worlds that have been recovered and not yet properly added to the museum. Our theme for this week is going to be just a handful of small space games, but not small spaces, that's a different game. This one's going to end up being slightly shorter. I actually prepared a set of space games for one of these streams before and then ended up streaming something else one week and forgot about it, and then managed to remember it finally now. But we actually played Space Escape when we did games about escaping from things, so there's actually one missing from this set as it was originally intended. But that works out because I'm recovering from a headache right now. So this will probably be a little shorter than usual. Especially these first few games, which are like 2 boards each, including the title screen. I'm going to start off here with the Space Shooter series. Thanks for downloading this game. Thank you, Zack Scott. Space Shooter. Play until death. So this is the entire game. Hey, perfect accuracy. As you can see, it's pretty simple. We are shooting tigers, which I guess are Space Invaders of some sort. We got a barrier of water to... Oh, that one, hang on. Those ones have stars, actually. This changes the game. There's a meta now. Oh lord. Uh-oh. This wasn't exactly a great game to start, but... we've got 2 energizers, and we gotta make those count, apparently. It's just a little arcadey setup. This is the kind of thing somebody probably made in 5 minutes. And you can see the stars running away from us, at least. There's not really any strategy to this, because the stars are going to be way too overwhelming. And maybe the best strategy is to... Oh no, I'm gonna die, like I said. The best strategy is probably to just try and kill the star-throwing ones before they move. And we also can pick up the ammo behind the duplicators. Oh, I guess you can actually escape from the star ones if you're really lucky. We're gonna play until death, which is coming up very soon, right now. Yeah. 48 points. That was Space Shooter. Like I said, not the most complicated game, but hey, I get what the author was going for. I'm also noticing now there's a corner missing on the title screen, which is probably where the player is. But also there's so much empty space on the board where you could have just put the player instead to keep your pristine yellow border. Strange decision there to tuck them in the corner and then keep the border. But that's Space Shooter for you. Space Shooter 2! Thank you for downloading this game. No, thank you, Zack Scott. This is the sequel, which probably came out like a day later, I would imagine, if even that. But you can see they're developing more of an understanding here. Speaking of now horizontal, this is now a horizontal shooter. This is obviously still the same thing. We've got some more complexity here. The author is clearly learning some things. It's still just a very unusual choice. Let's see if these tigers are still of the star-throwing variety. Because if they're not, you could actually play this for a while if you really wanted to. It's looking like we are 3 bullet shooting tigers, which means this is far more doable. Not the greatest still. We've also got... I don't know why they're spinning guns here. Those will not help us. They can't shoot creatures. They can only shoot the player. We got some bombs. If we want... Oop, I wasn't paying attention. There was another bomb there. Yeah, you can get a little bit of health back. It's a very finite amount, though. I guess this is kind of like a safe area. It also kind of lets you corral the tigers a bit. Still, not super exciting. But definitely a lot more feasible. It's a playable game. It's not super fun. I don't think we're gonna play this one until death because you're very safe here, actually. And you even get, like, perfectly lined up shots. If anybody wants to, you know, go for a high score, this is definitely the way to do it. Hang out there. Well, these actually... Yeah. This is definitely just a better understanding of what would make this kind of game fun. It's still... It's also, they're both object lists. No objects. Thank you for, the several community subs. Thank you, TDH. I mean, I've yet to take damage, is the thing. I mean, I guess I could be more aggressive and, yeah, go in the middle here. Also, that's a lie, I've taken damage. I just happened to get the gems to make it look like I haven't. Well, there's even a ricochet here in the middle, I'm just noticing. You can go for some bank shots if tigers happen to move exactly how they need to. First version of ZZT having no H for help. Yeah, a lot of times if you get... Because that's a separate file, and ZZT runs without all of its extra files just fine, other than, you know, that. Still, we got one more energizer here. We got another bomb, which we could catch a tiger by the bomb. Do we get points for those, actually? I guess not. I think we've seen all there is to see in this one, though. We can still take the ammo. Don't do that. That's a pro strat. Make sure you leave your ammo duplicators running. That's how you get the high scores. Yeah, so play until death. Let's die. How aggressive are these spinning guns? Not very. Yeah, I mean, realistically, there's a lot of ways you can make this better, but there are some times where you're just, excuse me, where you're just kind of stuck with the rules of ZZT. Like having the ammo be destroyable or something, that actually would be an interesting idea. But I can't be interested in a shooting gallery for more than a minute. I'm having more fun just watching the tigers move extremely fast. But there we go. It's Space Shooter 2. What was my high score in this one? Oop. Did I not enter a high score? I thought I did. Entered one there. Anyways, yeah, okay, 48. So clearly, you know, bigger scores, bigger thrills, bigger tigers, the works. That's our first two games already. It's been less than 10 minutes. Good job. The third one on this list is this one? No. This one. Oh, it is Space Blaster on that list. Let's go by that list. Alright. Ooh, music. Slow Star Wars. Slow and high-pitched. This is Space Blaster 2000. A super soft production. Yeah, thank you, John Williams, for your contributions to this game. I love this, like, lazy Star Wars theme. It's great. Alright. We've got a lowercase L in our blaster. Is what we've got. Okay. So this is looking like a more traditional ZZT space shooter, by which I mean we're going to control an object that will do the shooting for us. Space Blaster. This game is played by stepping into the space between the arrows. See, it's a space game. Your ship is the blue arrow at the bottom of the screen. Up is shoot, left is left, and right is right. Right? The point. You are the point, not the plot. The point of the game. You are a spaceship captain, and your orders are to destroy the Zydius Armada and their main base. First, travel into enemy territory and destroy their fleet. Trash the leadership and take out the base. It's as easy as that. So now we get, some story attached. Let's see. Well, we're dealing with a slow-moving ship here. There's going to be some clunky controls because it's all running at the default speeds. Not nearly as responsive as it could be. Can we... Okay. Shields down, 5%, and we're just using our health for our ship's health. Which means our only refills are going to be from those gems, I guess. It's not going to be each level fresh set of shields. So, I mean, still not great, but definitely better. There are quite a few kind of ZZT games like this, not all necessarily space themed. Some are just like you're flying an airplane or a fighter jet. And I definitely had a soft spot for them when I was a kid. I think this was like the first kind of engine I really saw. I was like, oh, I understand this. I see how you can do this. I wanted to make stuff like this myself. Alright, we did it. A little unceremonious, but... Let me get some shield recovery through some gems. And I guess that's level 1. Leave. Okay, this is a game that does not want us to edit it. Level 2. So yeah, this it is still pretty bare bones. Some of the alternatives, the Space Fighter Mercenary games, are actually more open-ended flying, where you can steer in 4 directions instead of just left and right. They still ultimately play like this, which is not the most exciting thing, but other games usually lean in on the story a bit more to try and immerse you somewhat. This is... I mean, it's really no different from shooting the tigers. It's just slower, honestly. Slower, and there's programming involved. There's also the possibility, since objects can shoot objects, that these ships will just, like, friendly fire each other. One more. Come on. Yes, there's level 2. I will say, it is satisfying picking up a long line of gems like that. It's a good sound. Those are, well, the red flashing ones are invisibles. Yeah, they'd have to be. We've got 6 stats on the screen according to our HUD. So it's that or they're actually blinking, which, going by the graphics for the rest of this, I really doubt. Level 3. The slow controls also mean that sometimes I'm not moving because by the time it tries to actually move me, I'm blocked to the side by a bullet. Let me actually pump up the game speed a little. Make it a little zippier. There's still like a noticeable delay for me when I press a key versus actually moving, but sound is not good when it's like that, though. And it's all the same ship in this. Like I said, this is very bare bones. There is latency here. It's random latency too. By default, ZZT objects will process things every 3 ticks of the game, and you can make that every single tick, which is what you want to do for stuff like this. So, when I press the move button, there's a 1 in 3 chance that it will happen immediate. If it happens to be like the right tick for it, otherwise there's going to be a delay of 1 or 2 or 3 cycles. I guess it would just be 1 or 2. But we also seem to run into, well, I mean, they're backing off enough, but it is possible for these things to go down on the board so much that they wind up underneath your ship. The latency also means that if you get shot and you move, it's possible to like prevent the getting shot from being processed. Okay. I wonder how many levels we got here. Ooh. Hang on. I actually want to see if this changes in, like, any way. Okay. There will be some changes coming up. Probably not super meaningful, but try and get through these levels as quickly as I can. The faster speed definitely helps. I'm kind of surprised none of these games were ever designed around, like, playing in high speed. Yeah, they just keep having fun making a slightly more complex pattern each time. I'm gonna shut off the sound while I grab these. I don't even remember what level number we're on. But I did see that eventually there's a little intermission board, and then eventually the objects will change. Okay. Like, this is okay as like a mini game or something. It's just when you do the same thing 10 times in a row, it really... The weaknesses of ZZT really shine when you're asked to do the exact same thing over and over again. Honestly, game speed adjustments are pretty uncommon from what I've seen to actually be stated. Like, there's a couple, but I honestly can't think of any that are like from the 90s even. But I could just be unaware of them. I also gotta keep in mind that if I hadn't looked ahead, I would have no reason to think this was going to change. This has been so repetitive up to this point that were I not streaming, had I just downloaded this to play a ZZT game, I'd be like, I'm good, I'm done here. But here we go. After getting repairs and modifications, you leave Moonbase 15 Alpha. To destroy the rest of the fleet. Are we going to get a little animation? Are we going to take off from the moon? Yeah. Well, that's something. Like, stuff like this, even even just this is enough to break things up a little bit. I think this needed to happen a few levels before now, but look at this. Now we got a new interface. I guess we got a new ship. New graphics. I'm gonna turn the game speed back to normal just to see. Perhaps things speed up now. Maybe it's like, oh, we had a janky ship before, but now we've got a cool ship and it'll be fast. I doubt it. Ooh, it's blinky. No, this is still just as... Still the same. It's a reskin. It's an asset flip of the engine, apparently. It's just more of the same, really. Let's go back to fast mode. Oh, yeah, okay. That's not actually ZZT blinking. That's uncontrollable blinking. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have this speed like this if it's gonna be blinky. Yeah. Hey. Okay. 10 out of 18. Just pass, if I may. It's just nothing new. The game has stopped introducing stuff. And yeah, there we go. There's our confirmation on invisible walls. Man. That's I guess I'd say this is just a really common thing where if you make this engine, it's nothing to make a level for it. And so a lot of times authors will just keep cranking out levels even if it gets extremely repetitive. This looks like a late level. 18. There might be. I'm just curious if there's going to be an ending. That one cutscene now, it just gives me hope. Please, left. Move left. There we go. Oh, enemy ship approaching. Data less. Alright, boss fight. So I'm hoping this thing takes more than one shot, or we're in trouble. There we go. We got him! So we got a little final fight. Still the same thing. There's only so much you can do with this formula. You're either shooting bullets or you're not. Ooh, okay. This is where having a storyline would help. Because this is just completely left to the imagination here. I'm guessing this is like a mothership of some sort. I'm not even sure if we need to shoot these. And of course they don't move, so if we don't shoot them, then we just ignore them. CPU damaged. Oh no. CPU destroyed. Is that enough? Nope. Okay, I do have to take out the turrets. Alright, mission accomplished, I guess. You head back to Earth and are awarded for your bravery. The end. It even recycled its animation. But I mean, still definitely more involved than the previous games. That was Space Blaster. And also really fast, though. This game does have a good locked board. Do you realize what happens to all those who tamper with my games? Feel the wrath of the runtime error. Go ahead, corrupt my game that I spent weeks of work on. Get out, now! I love these boards. It is against the law to edit certain ZZT games, and this is one of them. Okay. That was Space Blaster. It was a well-meaning game, just like the others. Also, yeah, weeks of dev time. I think that might be in the sense of I made half of this game after school on Saturday, and then I finished it next Saturday. After school on Saturday. They had a rough childhood. Okay. So that was Space Blaster 2000. We've seen our space shooters. These next two games look like they're going to be a little more involved. Maybe. Actually, this is looking very similar. Space Fight 2004. This one, very bizarrely, is actually dated from 2004. And I don't know if that's accurate or a weird coincidence that somebody in 2004 resaved it, or if somebody actually was like, yeah, 2004 is a kind of year you would use for a game like this, even if it's now the present, and now the distant past of way too long ago. Oh, it is used in another game, huh? Oh yeah, author unknown. Let's see, did we have an author credited for that one? Because that's pretty likely means it's the same dude. But yeah, Blake's 13, so that might be a revelation of who the author actually is. Some good detective work, thank you for that. Alright, I am also loving this specific kind of marquee style there on the bottom. Looks very good. Alright, let's learn our history about the Great Space Fight of the year 2004. Or as I like to call it, ZCC4. And as you can see, we're getting more of this. This one, if we're lucky, will be running at cycle 1 every tick. Yes, and you can just see the difference. This is not the cranked up game speed. This is EZT's default. And I can much more quickly zip around here. Oh, there's duplicators. Okay. Oh, and there's a little UFO. I say UFO, I mean, you know. Oh, hey, look at that, some animation. This is definitely more polished. I want to get the bonus points, I'm assuming. So yeah, this is definitely more Space Invaders-y. It is now an identified flying object, correct. The duplicators are like invisible, so I can't even try and time it. Come on. I'm never gonna hit one of these things. Your bullets are too slow, as they say. You really gotta lead your shots. Ooh, there we go. Oh, and that gives me a super shot. Hang on. I think. I don't know. There's no other controls. What did that do? I thought that was gonna be like a meter. Yeah, what is the super shot? Do they mean like a skill shot in pinball? Because I didn't seem to do anything. I thought maybe I'd get like extra firepower temporarily, maybe, or something. But we don't have anything, is the thing. Yeah, I saw the meter fill, and then it didn't do anything. Like, I just kept firing my bullets. Oh, it looks like there's one that's just stuck down there. Jeez, thank you, Green Herring, gifting out all the subs today. Oh, to Rachel. Hi, Rachel. Now Rachel is getting the authentic ZZT experience, which is, dang, this is janky, but it was probably made by like a 12-year-old, so that's awesome. Yeah, the meter just kind of fills. It would be interesting if, like, it refilled your damage meter. I'm also actually... Oh, okay, I did just play these out. This is the game. My bad. As is tradition, we will play until we die. Which probably won't be too far off. I would like to look at this in the editor afterwards, though. I like the effect. Oh, well. I didn't know you could do that. I keep getting super shots now, but... Oh, that one hit the side of the bullet, so it didn't count. I'm just very curious. Alright. Oh, also, I think the damage changed color, too. Your ship is damaged badly. It blows up and you die. Game over. Alright, so that's a more traditional... That's what you expect from these kind of engines. So we're going to pop open KevEdit here. That's our external ZZT editor of choice. And it was 2004. Okay, let's see. What can we learn from our code here? First things first, do these have names? You. Well, kind of. So they just wait around a bit. They move randomly perpendicular to north, so east or west. They shoot at us. And they move perpendicular to east, so north or south. These things take multiple shots to kill, huh? I genuinely didn't notice. I just thought that was just a slow responsiveness. And then they crash. They change characters as they do so, and they give us some points. I suspect these are all going to be the same. I mean, especially since they're duplicated. Okay, so what about these then? Is this going to be named B? Bonus. Okay. So this one, once it's no longer blocked by the duplicator, so duplicated, it'll just keep moving to the east. When it hits the wall, it dies. When it gets shot, it tells us about the super shot. And we sent some messages here. Super and time. Now how about our heart? Which is named heart. Okay, so that one just gives us bonus points. I genuinely can't remember if I actually hit one of those. I'm sure I did. I was just too focused on the super shot. So S and ST. Hello, welcome. Here's our damage. And we get ouched a bunch. Yeah, so it starts off as green, then yellow, then red, and then you die. Alright, so S and ST. Now the yellow slime. Okay, and it changes the slime trail to solid walls. And then I think this thing here was saying, yeah, it tells everything to go to timeout. So the meter's full. Yellow solid, and it fades out with some change animations and idles. And okay, so yes, it does literally nothing. Does that one even give us points? No. So that's actually entirely pointless. It does nothing but the little animation. No, this is actually the most playable one yet, arguably. It's just a little arcade shooter, but every time we shoot this thing, this meter over here would like fill up with a slime and flash yellow, and then it would say super shot. But you don't get any points, and it doesn't impact like your firepower or anything. It just kind of does literally nothing actually. But I was curious if there was more to it. No latency either. This is cycle 1. We'll see. Yeah, the first thing these things do is change themselves to move at maximum speed. Oh, wait. Okay. It was changing something. When Super Shot is active, you can shoot at cycle 1. Normally, you can shoot at cycle 3. Okay. Did that work, though? Because I wasn't noticing a difference. Here, I'm going to do this. We're going to force a super shot here. Wait a little bit. Shoot north. Shoot this guy. We're gonna compare. Let's find out. Because I did not notice a difference. Oh yeah. Okay, I was just not. Oh, but it, yeah. No. Yes. Okay. So I just let this go on its own. I let it expire. Okay. I think it might have just been because I wasn't, like, holding the button. Whereas if you... Like, if I'm just pressing up a bunch, I get that. But if I hold it here... It's very finicky. Because it's very easy to make things drop inputs due to how ZZT's events work. Like... So all these things here, whenever I press W, it tells it to go to W here. But if something else then says, like, it gets shot afterwards, it might be before the input gets processed, and then my input will be discarded. So it's possible, too, that because I was shooting so much, just in general, every time it was being told to, hey, speed up, I was hitting the button myself and dropping the input. So it's not a particularly robust system, but at least it's a good idea. Like, they were doing something with it. It's just a little bit too clunky. I think you could design around that. You might want to, like, not actually do cycles and always keep that cycle 1 and just add sort of, like, pauses. I think you can say if there's not any yellow solids, you can tell it to, like, idle a second. And then that would be let you keep it at cycle 1 all the time, and you can add delays as necessary somewhat. That's still also not great, because then you might just not be able to shoot at all. It would need some work. But I think they were onto something here, at least. As you can see, these shooter games are... I wouldn't say they're popular in the sense of popular to play, but they're popular to make. They're very accessible, they're very understandable. I mean, this is just Space Invaders or any derivative, essentially. And just honestly, the fact that this has that super shot mechanic, even if it's not the best, it's still just, you know, does its thing. Sorry, hang on. Okay. Oh no, 2 of them. Well, there's kind of 2 of them. But yeah, like, exactly. You can do what that other guy did and just make levels, and just make levels in 30 seconds. All that guy was doing was, there we go, level 2. Level 3 does not take much. Alright. Clever idea. That was trying to do something unique with the formula. I respect that. That was Space Fight 2004. And the title screen's fun, at least. Okay. So yeah, that was a step up, even if it was still just another one of those engines. Our final game... Oh god. I didn't realize this was gonna have the Mission Impossible theme on the title screen. Watch the screen below for a cool beginning. Why is this all in dashes? Sneaky, please stop reading. I am getting bored. Oh, silly. Okay, stop. Stop the line stuff. How are things going? Bored? Press enter. A long pause. You're almost there. Here's what you get. Nothing. You're silly. Wonderful. So yeah, this is Space Trilogy. Part 1. Listening. I'm no longer listening. I'm done listening. I've heard enough. I've heard enough Code Red. Or Code Red. I've heard... There's gonna be Code Red, apparently. I have heard enough Mission Impossible. But this is going to be our one game for today that's more than just a single board repeated, if that. This is a more concrete style of game. You are Ryan Acrosi, and you live in now inhabited Mars. Today, your crew sets off for the unknown. Star Trek, absolutely, but keep in mind I'm not Alexis Jansen. I make silly joke-like ZZT programs like Sonic 2: The Saga. Thank you. This does say that it is a trilogy. We only have part 1, so expect an abrupt ending. It's your loving teddy bear that you had since you were 3. It's a little torn. Wonderful. Good lore. In your dresser, you find 2,000 ammo, a gun, and your laser. You take the gun and ammo, but leave the laser, as if you need that on a trip to XX Unknown XX. Okay, so this is going to be a silly game. You get dressed. This is also almost certainly a game that won't let you leave until you get dressed. The door opens to your surprise. Great doors. I'm already wondering if the blinking is supposed to be on or not. Round sign says, my mom and dad, the rest of your team. How cute. Her relatives live over there. My uncle, the president of Mars. How cute. His relative lives down there. I want to meet the president of Mars. Hang on. Oh, but we can't actually go south. Dang. That was not... That's just my room. That's not prison. What's the button do, though? It's a button. Try and touch it again. It kills us instantly. Cutesy wootsy button. I love you, little button eyes. Oh, you little cutesy marry me? Where are you, my sweets? Oh, it disappeared. Where are you? Oh no, we lost our button. That was unusual. I wonder if this is going to be a cute 'em up. Your team's housey wousey. I'm curious how much it's going to lean into that writing. Meet your team. Alright, looks like we got quite the crew here. Hopefully the president of Mars. My uncle works for Mars. Hi, I'm Lois. Not the kind in Superman. Hi, I'm Lance. Hi, I'm the little cyan guy in Coolness. Oh, we're getting a cameo from the Coolness game. Hi, I'm Flame. Hell yeah. You go here before the spaceship takes off. Okay, I will. Oh, this is one way to do a cutscene. We are just forced from passage to passage to play out an animation, I guess. That was cool. Okay, team, let's get some rest. We're gonna need it. I'll steer us out of here. Doors open. Press this button, doors open above. Yawn, I'll try the automatic pilot. I'm trapped in this corner, by the way. Hi, Ryan. Let me out. Everything is a prison, apparently. And what's your deal? Are you also stuck? Ah, they fell asleep on the transport. And then we sleep. And then we go into space. The US Voyager 7. This is Code Red music. I mean, that's some okay space travel music, I guess. What will happen next? Hi, Lois. Good morning. Let's go downstairs for lunch. Oh, we slept in, huh? Another victim of sleep. I like this table design. Mm-mm. What are we eating today? Pizza! It's a white pizza. I can't wait to live on Mars and eat white pizza all the time. On my cool cyber table. In the cafeteria. Conversation we heard downstairs. Yum yum. Isn't this pizza good? Yeah. Food fight? Oh no. How immature. Planet sighted. Uh-oh. Somebody hit the brakes. We're here. Are we going to Mars? Or is this a different red planet? Here we go. Nice little landing animation. We didn't exactly hit the ground, it seems, but this is a much more traditional ZZT adventure. Next planet. Uh-oh, is that really it? Hi, this is the end of part 1. Stay tuned for part 2, Planet X. Thanks for getting Space Trilogy Part 1. P.S. Join the ZZT Co. Just send us a letter. Send it by email. Send it in care of AOL. The reason you did not get any points is because this is the introduction. Well... Oh, I like that this is trying to overwrite the game over message to make it lowercase. I think that's it, unfortunately. You can see if there's anything else in the editor, but... But I suspect that's really gonna be it. Oh, which one was this? Shooter... Yeah, Space Trilogy, your room. Title screen, what the heck? Okay, apparently it's got some cool board names. Fake Arena for some fake walls. Born to be Normal. Never. Oasis. Solid Mankind. My Object. Torchingly Ammo, I like that. So this stuff, these are all boards from Super Toolkit, politely renamed, because ZZT's default editor limits you to just these 7 colors, and for many things, not even that much variety. So everybody would have to go into all these games, grab one single tile at a time, and then change boards and place that tile as needed. So any fancy graphics you see in older ZZT games are a slow, methodical process. Torchingly Ammo. I love the forest names. Love the wheat blend. Oh, there's a passage here. Duches. Oh, it doesn't actually point to anything. It's Trilogy main hall. Your team's housey wousey. Lower la casas. Upper la casas. Inside the housey wousey. So yes, this is a character reference for animations. Pass age S. Spacey shippy whippy. Inside the spacey ship. Liftoff, yawn. Fire creator. Hey, we didn't see the fire creator, thanks to Pyrosoft. Hello, player. I am a pyromaniac. Fire is cool. Smokin'. Go away. I am. So yeah, if we take a look at this, we can see some cool fire. What about you? Informer. Looking for Spock. Let's check out our fire. Well, actually, we know what our fire effect looks like. That was I'm sure, used for the ship taking off scene. There it is, in all its glory. I like the use of torches as kindling, though. That's cute. There's our Code Red music selection. And more. I wonder, actually, are we going to have the ZZT kit board that has the Mission Impossible theme? Pool cafeteria. Linerita. More yawning. More landing. On the planet. Okay. That's all, folks. That was like I said, it's going to be a short one tonight. Because the last game that was originally in the set got played in a different stream. But my headache's gone. That's something. Alright, well, a cute little set. I hope you all had fun today. Is the Mission Impossible theme used in Code Red? I thought that originated from the ZZT kit thing, just because it's like a weird colored object, and it's always that weird color in every game I see that uses it. Alright, so just a short stream today, but we'll be back again next Sunday with still more unpreserved ZZT worlds that we're slowly adding onto the museum. Our queue size is at like 277-ish right now, so there's still quite a lot more to go. And we will also be streaming again next Friday. I'm going to have to get a poll up for that, actually. I will do that basically now, hopefully. Perhaps I will eat lunch first. We got a fun little set today. Just the most basic of shooters, slowly increasing in complexity before a strange comedy of sorts, I guess, about life on Mars. But that's going to do it for that. Hope to see you all next time. Hope you had fun today. And I just checked. If you try to leave your house without getting dressed, you're told you need your clothes, dimwit. And if you... Oh, actually, you also have to have the ammo, too. Incredible. Alright, thank you all for watching. Hope to see you next time. Hope you had fun. I'll see you later. See ya.